Here's log 828. I've arrived. I tried to chase down what I thought might have been a deer. But anyway, this is my setup for when I was traveling. I had that, and I had this tripod wedged between that and my other stuff, which was here. Stepping on a something or other, and then I brought the mystery crate. This is what it looks like when I travel to film stuff. This is the case. Oh, that's a workout bar. I got a crate, tent, chair, scooter, workbench, some lollipops in there. Over here is where I had the cooler. It was right in this slot. Brought some energy juices. Yeah, that's my setup. Alright, it's 8:30, 2025. Jerry's log. I think I filmed an outro 2 days ago on Thursday when I arrived here. It is Saturday. Yep. And I just filmed a story time. I didn't check my focus on that at all. Just kind of ran with it. I had fun with this one. Trying to come up with a song for it. I don't know if it came out very well, but I tried. Give me some credit for trying, okay? I'm just sitting here with my new vest and a crate. I already took the mystery crate and I had the scooter out here. Both those are already back at the campsite. I'm just here chilling, letting the fire die down before I walk away from it. I want it to just be embers, really. I don't want it to be a things are catching fire risk. And then once it's died down, I'll leave, come back in like 20 or 30, grab the whole thing and just dump it all into the pit. And set this off to the side, let it cool for a day, and then in the morning I'll haul it where it resides. Day's been alright. Day one, I helped haul some wood. They were sawing it. There was on the path coming in, there was a bit of some branch. There was a big branch. There was a tree down, technically. And they were just clearing some of that so they can kind of mow that section. Pretty much the highlight of yesterday. It's just hanging out with fam, doing that. Today I went and sawed some wood for this fire. I still got a couple pieces stashed that will not be used for the other fire unless somebody finds my stash. But I doubt it. I need small pieces, and the fire pit here is a literal pit. So yeah, they have logs like the size of bodies. I mean, average human being, and I'm not saying we've ever done it, but you could fit probably 10 human bodies in there. Just saying, it's a big pit. That's all I'm saying. Some dope corn over there. I want to get lost in it a little bit tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might just go like 10 feet in and just exist in the corn. It's just something I want to do. There's corn over there and corn over there. But I've been trying to get some animal spotting footage. Haven't really been having any luck. I've only gone on one attempt. And I'm just chilling by fire. Just thought I'd give you a quick Jerry's log update. Just hanging out, watching the sun set. I mean, there's kind of some trees in the way, but I'm watching the sun. I'm watching the sky. Pretty sky over here. So, yeah, in this pretty freshly farm-style mode patch of grass we got here, right off of where I like to take my scooter. I've really established. Last time I was here, I definitely established a little. A little course, I guess you could say. I got a couple of deviations from that course, but I've done that course about 15 times so far. I'll probably run it a few more times tomorrow. Haven't been riding the scooter a whole ton, but hey, I've had 2 family members ride it. That was pretty much almost first day. Nobody's ridden it today except for me. But I'm not here to ride scooters nonstop like I was last time. Last time I had 2 scooters and I wanted to rip around and get more comfortable on them, off-roading and stuff. And this time I'm just like, I'll rip when I rip, you know. Otherwise, it's just chilling by the fire, hanging with fam. I will update you tomorrow if I'm up to shenaniganry. So, just go put this on. Bye. Yeah, bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye. Hello. The date is 9/6/2025. And normally when I export a 20-minute Jerry's log, it takes 20 minutes or far less. This one had a clip I filmed on my phone. It's going to take an hour and a half. Hour and 27 minutes. Oh my gosh. We're witnessing time travel. We just traveled 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the future. So this right here, I'm just going to say it right now, is a massive reason I am not going to film from my phone. Probably ever. What the heck? But anyway, this is update 601. It'll be up the 6th, 7th, or 8th, I guess. Maybe I'll post it tonight. I was kind of hoping to export this and start editing the episode that I was supposed to. I should have put up like 2 days ago, but I didn't. I definitely got to update the whiteboard. It still shows incorrect dates. But yeah, I decided to pause for an extra day. I just said, I'll get started next week. I thankfully do have my next 3 weeks of work schedules, so I should be able to pump out at least one a week. And I got ideas. I'll figure something out. But I got a story time that's coming up next. It's the next episode. Might be after it or before it. I don't know. I still got to edit a lot from the weekend. I know I didn't film a ton, but this might be an end clip from my weekend trip videos. I know the start of this video is probably the clip I took when I first got to the farm and showed you how jam-packed my car is. Hour and 24 minutes. I have to leave at that, pretty much that exact time. It was a 20-minute video. It's like, dude, usually it takes a third of the time. A third of the time of the length of the video, but it's like that phone clip just everything up. The editing was like lagging when I would try and press play, and so anyway, so yeah, I won't be using my phone for clips. Luckily, that was the only clip I did on my phone. It was a test clip, and we have learned. I has camera, so update 602 or 603. I don't know what I filmed while at the farm. But I just got done filming the latest episode. I got 2 to edit now. I don't know why I kept putting off editing. I just kept getting distracted with stuff. But anyway, this one was interesting to make. I did Monster Party. Was the idea. And I don't know how well it came out, but it was interesting to make, for sure. I was relying way too heavily on my improv skills to figure it out. And I should have done some scriptage, come up with some lines or something that I really wanted to cover so that I can, give myself something to work towards and then away from and, incorporate in. And I didn't really do that. I think Mad Scientist might be the next episode I film. And then after that, I'll probably do a couple of jam sessions, maybe another story time. Because story times are fun, and I don't necessarily want to say easy, but they are kind of easy to edit. But it doesn't mean they're not good, you know? Plus, it gives me fire footage, which I also have some of, to edit for that video as well. So I got like at least one update and 2 episodes I got to work on editing and uploading. But I'm going to start with an episode, and then I'll probably have, whenever this is airing, if this is 602, because I just posted 601. If this is 602, then there might also be a 603. I don't know. If this is 603, then this is the second video of the weekend. From 2 weekends ago at this point. Wow. Time be getting away from me. So anyway. Yes, just was I feel like I just couldn't get myself to actually come film today. It's weird. Problem is the scooter. I know, I'm talking about the damn scooters again. But I'm kind of looking at electric bikes that I can fold up. Because I need something I can collapse. It doesn't take up a ton of space so that I can still take it with me to the family farm. Or I could just collapse it in like a minute or so, throw it in my car, and go somewhere. Instead of like having to haul this big thing in, make sure I have the space. One that I could just throw in the back of the car and I could still maybe have 1 or 2 people in the car with me, maybe. I don't know. Part of me wanted to wait on electric bikes or ATV type things that were bigger until I actually had land. But I don't know. I just don't know. I have a second camo hat that absolutely does not fit. Yet I had it in a bag. Mystery bag. So that, with some of the other hats that don't fit me, are going to go in the prop box now. Prop box is just where I have all the miscellaneous stuff. I got dino head and some other fun stuff here, like the pickle hat. I got the rabbit puppet. You do not belong in there. I put the clown that I had. If you couldn't tell, there was no blow up clown. I got that in there. I got pimp costume. It's pretty much all my costumes and some of my specialized hats and the puppet. Underneath it, I got a bunch of blasters. You probably can't see that. But it's all the like dart guns and prop blasters and stuff. It's a better angle where I actually got some light. And that is stuff that I'm going to mystery bag it. And that's it. That's all I got over here now. Oh no. I have this guy, which is some miscellaneous hats that are easy to collapse in right now. It was supposed to just be like baseball hats and like wintry hats I don't ever really use. I was going to put it between these two, but I was organizing that earlier, so it's not there. But otherwise, the studio's pretty organized now. I do still have a bunch of empty collapsible bins to do something with at some point. But for now, we'll chill. The soundproofing back there I got to do. I think I'm just going to focus on, I don't know, hopefully like 10 episodes before it gets too cold out. Even though it's kind of the end of the time of year to try and do some renovations to the shedio. But I just want to try and get into the groove of one more good run of filming episodes. Hiatus is over. It's time to grind some episodes out. Even though I will be getting some pretty good hours, because it's like if they're pretty much for the next 2 months, it's like somebody's going to be out on leave at work, so it's going to be, there's more hours to go around. And I have some managerial shifts coming up, some covering shift lead. But yeah, I vacuumed in here today. I'll do a confetti drop probably tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, today is 8/9. I do not know the last thing I filmed. I just know I filmed a couple of things while I was out and about. I don't know how much. But I also might do a behind the scenes-y type clip because I might. It depends on how I cut the episode. I did story time while on the family land, and that story time, I might cut some stuff out and then put that in as like bloopers and outtakes. Because I had fun with this time. This time I rode in on a scooter, and then I didn't have a freaking chair, which was definitely a mistake. But a nice little campfire. Did it during daylight, so I'm visible. Hopefully this one... I feel like it was a fun story. Took it in a nice, fun route that I normally did. I didn't even draw that many mystery props because I had the story, you know? I think it was probably one of my most successful stories because the others I just keep drawing stuff to keep fueling the story. But this one I had like 4 or 5 props. I brought like 15 props. I opened up very few. I actually had to put a bunch back in. I have so many purple ones now. I was putting them back in and I'm like, I got like 4 purples. Because the other colors, when I have 3 of each, it negates them as a count. It's just, but I had perfect same numbers of green and orange, but I had like 4 extra purple. I'm like, so I threw an extra purple in for this episode I just did. Because one was a can, and that was the whole point. Is no matter what I need to open that one. So I gave myself another purple, which I think actually ended up being the hat. So I'm getting stuffy for some reason. Of course, my mother and sister went on a trip, and my sister got sick, and then probably got my mother sick. So now I'm probably going to get sick. Yay! But anywho's I figured to say hey. Now that I've popped out an episode. I will not be doing an outro for this update quite yet. I'm sure I have an outro or 2. But I might start doing it where I'm just like, I'm filming these clips, but then if I'm like editing stuff and it's like, this feels long enough, I might just come out here and film a quick outro and then say deuces, you know? I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all these dang cans. Where did I have them? I don't even know. And the question is, should I rewrap some of them? Because I don't even know what I've done. I have to watch back all my content to figure out what I've done with cans when I've opened them before. I'm drawing a blank. I think one time I did stuff with trains and cans, but that was... yeah, it was at Christmas. So I've definitely pulled cans before. Way before I even filmed this episode, as I was doing prep for this episode, I felt through all the bags I had left and figured out any cans so that I wouldn't have... so I'd have all the cans for whatever I wanted to do with the Monster Can game. I think next time, I'll just keep it to a certain few, you know? Have a couple of goofy face ones. I gotta clean up again. I make such a mess when I film.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Jerry's Log 9/9/2025. It gets deeper. Whatever shall I do with all the snow? What am I going to do with all that snow? I have ideas, but I'm not entirely sure quite yet. I probably will at some point just start using it as confetti. Like mix it with the yellow springies to help pad the packaging. I have no idea if that helps at all. Because I still know what's in most of them. Doesn't really hide much. That's kind of the point of putting the confetti in there. But alas, today's update is this will be part of my outro for the last update, even though I may have given it an outro already. I just put all that stuff into a file. I got all the cans just chilling up here, by the way. I'm set up for another episode. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... I gotta freaking edit the next episode. The episode I just filmed, which comes out actually after this will air. This will probably air this weekend while I'm... Probably, hopefully, after I've already edited that episode for next week. And then I got... Next week I'll have... Hopefully next week, at the beginning of the week and in the middle of the week, I will be able to film 2 more. And I'm thinking I got an idea, and then the Mad Scientist one will be the second one. That way I got more time to do reshoots and anything I want to do there. Because that one I'm going to put some real effort into. Because I just got to finish a couple of little things. Plus also some more prep I got to do. I'm going to take a bucket and make it the thing the Mad Scientist is working on. That does... I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet. But yeah. So I'm just saying a bunch of words now. But yeah, I know my next 2 episodes. I finished the editing, the easy edit of the I'm calling it the Rubber Chicken story right now, because that's story time about a rubber chicken. So it's just... But I might change the title based on what thumbnail options it gives me. Otherwise, because that one would be hard to take a photo, a new thumbnail photo, because I'm not out at the farm. I can't just set all that back up, because I'd want the same fire pit, scooter, the mystery crate, which I got 2 of those, but I'd also want the same backdrop, but I can't do that. That's why I'd love to have my own land. Go out there, get some thumbnails for videos that I've already filmed and just need the thumbnail for. We're going on filming more, It'd be dope. I think that's it. That's all I got for you. No bloopers from episodes. Last one was 15, so it'd be 16. No bloopers from episode 16. I'm not gonna try. I mean, there were a couple. It'd be like a minute's worth of bloopers. And it wasn't really bloopers. It was just me being like, how am I gonna do this? That just... I'll probably just cut as just general cleaning it up. So that's the plan. How to go edit. But first, peace out. Love. Don't forget to just, relax, man. Life is life, dog. Just relax.